Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, I hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading, and today's pick a card reading is all about who's your next romantic soulmate. This was a suggestion of one of you guys, so thank you very much for that. And yeah, let's get you guys some piles so you can choose from the cards. Let's see for my dear pile 1, let's get you guys a card. Pile 1, okay. Wow, we got the beautiful card of the Empress. So this is going to be pile 1. All right. Let's continue for pile 2, please. Only one card, please, for pile 2. Okay. We have this beautiful card right here. Let's continue. We have the Judgment card for pile 3 and one more card. Too many. One more card, please, for pile 4. All right, and we got the Magician card for pile 4. So my dear, this is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. As always, feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comments section. And if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal 1, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's your next romantic soulmate. So first of all, my dear, I will get you guys some tarot cards and then we will continue with some oracle. So let's see for my dear pile 1, who is your next romantic soulmate? For my dear pile 1, one more shuffle. Who is your next romantic soulmate? All right, that's enough. For my dear pile 1, who's your next romantic soulmate? Let's see, let's look into their energy. For my dear pile 1. Okay, so we got the 2 of Pentacles. Wow, we got the 4 of Wands. Beautiful. Let's continue then. All right, let me first. So we got the Strength card. The 9 of Swords. 3 of Cups. For my dear pile 1. Wow, the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Like, this is such a beautiful connection. The Strength and the Justice card. And one more card, please. One more card. For my dear pal 1, who's your next romantic soulmate? And we got the Star card. All right. And at the back of the deck, let me show you guys, we got the 2 of Swords. I'm going to put it right there. All right, so pile 1, who is your next romantic soulmate? So first of all, what I can already see is that with this romantic soulmate, it could be the case that you actually involve with them, or let me put it that way, that you guys actually get very committed with each other, and this can become a very long-term relationship. In fact, with the 4 of Wands being here, this was literally like the most dominant message. You guys can really take it to the next level. Like this is not just, let's say, you meeting a like romantic partner, someone who you have a very significant connection with, and they come out like of your life. No, this is actually someone who could stay. And in fact, you could go the next step with, right? So I'm literally seeing long-term relationship here. And yeah, for some, this can also be your future spouse. This is something I'm seeing here. But take it how it resonates. So who is this person? First of all, what I really like about them is that their energy is coming off very strongly. Like when we look into their personality, when we're looking into who they are someone who, like, they know themselves, they know who they are, they know what they're capable of, and they are really coming off like that. So someone very confident. I feel like it really takes a lot for this person to like get out of balance, or like for someone to trigger them, because they are so strong within themselves. And this confidence shows itself in all areas of their life. It's not like someone who, let's say, is very confident in their career or in their job, but when it comes to their, let's say, personal life or even romance, they are insecure. No, this is who they are in general, and it shows itself in all areas of their life. Besides that, this is the kind of person who's not scared of taking certain risks, and being so courageous has helped them with a lot of decisions, and in fact really push them forward. Because very often, some people may be scared of taking certain risks, and this is why they don't want to move like forward, or they're okay with, like, let's say, staying where they are because the risks are just too much or too big, or they just don't want to take them, right? With this person, they have taken risks very often in their life where other people may have like they may have taken a step back, and because they are someone who's very brave when it comes to this, they have succeeded very often because they have done what others were scared to do. And now you may ask, well, why are they like that? Why aren't they scared? Well, it's because this person believes in themselves. They have a very healthy, self-perception, let's put it that way, and they just know of their strength and their weaknesses, of course, as well, right? However, they just have faith in themselves, and I feel like this way of being has helped them so often that they just go for it. So yeah, and whenever they took risks, they really got the fruits of their labor. Like, they really harvested what they have planted, because it was worth it. So this habit, or this characteristics that they have regarding taking risks, is not only when it comes to their career, but also just in general. This is someone very fun. As an example, if you are someone who likes to do settled activities, they will for sure bring you out of that. Like, they will show you a whole new world, to be honest. And you may do certain activities that you have never even thought of doing. Maybe they are a little bit adventurous, right? However, they're gonna be good for you, because it's kind of like this person bringing you out of your own comfort zone, or making you as well be a little bit courageous. Maybe someone watching this would rather stay in their comfort zone, right, than take a certain risk, because in your comfort zone, at least you know where you are, and you can control, certain, let's say, situations. But when you get out of the comfort zone, that's where it becomes very uncomfortable, right? Because you don't know what's coming. I mean, it's the unknown, and the unknown can be very scary. But this person will really help you into releasing control issues, or releasing this need of controlling your, every single, well, maybe not every single, but maybe some of you guys are struggling with losing up a little bit, or you just feel like you need to always control everything. Then when this person comes through, they will really help you with, putting this aside and just being more, just enjoying more. instead of constantly needing to control everything. And I mean, obviously, controlling certain things or areas in our life is absolutely healthy and good, right? However, maybe for some of you, this control has really powered your life, and it's sometimes very difficult for you to just loosen up, right? So they will somehow improve your life when it comes to that. Take it how it resonates, of course. But this control area or aspect is definitely coming through here. They want you to come out of yourself and kind of, I don't know why, but this strength card, the illustration right here, it has nothing to do with the meaning of the card itself, but it's more so the vibe that the card is giving me is really reminding me of inner child. Like, I don't know, the way just this girl, it's just the energy. Like sometimes cards come through in a certain way. There is absolutely no explanation for it. It's just the way I perceive them. And this is giving me like inner child energy. Oh my goodness, look at this. And we have the Six of Cups, which is like literally childlike energy, right? Or young energy. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense here. You will be able to have fun again, especially for those of you guys, once again, who may have a lot of responsibilities, or you may have been struggling in the past, so it's very difficult for you to put those burdens aside and just to enjoy your life more. You know, those like experiences have really influenced you, and you may have felt like you always need to be in survival mode, or you can't afford to have too much fun. Of course, we need to take care of our responsibilities. There is no doubt about that. However, we should also treat ourselves every now and then, right? Because we deserve it, especially if we you're coming off as a very hardworking person. You deserve to every now and then do something good for yourself. And this is an aspect that your next romantic soulmate is gonna really emphasize and bring into your life. This person, in one way or another, is also gonna be a wish fulfillment for you. I feel like it's the way this person is gonna help you with difficult situation. That's something that you have maybe missed in your life. Maybe you have missed a friend or a partner who sticks with you, or who you can count on, right? When you face difficult decision makings, or just in general tough situations. If this is the case with the Star card and the Nine of Swords being here, in this person you will find someone like that. You will find someone who you can count on. And you know, sometimes we may have people in our life, when we reach out to them for help, they not be very receptive, or in fact, when we are in some kind of a problem, they may literally push us back. With this next significant soulmate, you're not gonna have this. They're gonna offer a hand of help, if you know what I mean. Let's get you guys some more information. I would like to know, let's get you guys an archetype. For my dear pile 1, who is your next romantic soulmate? For my dear pile 1, let's give it one more shuffle. Who is your next romantic soulmate? Alright. Let's see. For my dear pile 1. Okay, so we got the Destroyer archetype. Let me get you guys 2 more cards. I really love working with these cards. Alright, we got the Fool. Only 1 card, please. 1 more card. For my dear pile 1. Who is your next? Okay. Interesting. And we got the Prostitute archetype. Let me make sure. Alright, this looks good. So please give me a moment. I feel like this person, also with the Two of Swords being here, will somehow, my dear Padawan, help you with taking a certain decision. A decision which is going to be very crucial in your life. So what could this decision be? This is just an example. Maybe changing a certain career or changing a certain job path, right? It could be moving somewhere. So some kind of a decision which could be very crucial when it comes to your life, and it's going to influence your life big time. And it's very interesting because this Destroyer card here, for some reason it's giving me, I mean, okay, in its energy, right? It's giving me like the Tower card vibes. And also with writing down here, preparing for a new life, it's kind of like this decision that you need to make, that you need to do is gonna be changing a lot. And the decision is gonna come, or is gonna be at its high when this person's gonna be in your life. So for some, if this person is already in your life, then you may already face some kind of a decision. And for others, if you have not met them, then in the future, when you're gonna meet them, there will be a decision that you need to do. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna really maybe ask this person for help, or they're gonna try to advise you, especially if you're not quite sure about what to do. Like a friend, they're gonna be there for you and really trying to figure out what's the best for you, how you can get the best possible outcome. And also with preparing for new life, so you're definitely gonna end something, some kind of a decision in which excuse me, my voice, some kind of a decision in which there needs to be an ending, because I'm getting new energy coming through as well. So you have to take a decision to end something in order to start something new. However, let me tell you, this is gonna, somehow push you forward in life. But it's gonna be a very crucial part. And it's not gonna be easy to take this decision, but it's gonna be important. The Fool card here is actually also giving me a very nice gentle energy. However, maybe the illustration, may come off differently. However, the way it's coming through right now is very soft. So what I'm seeing is that with this person, you're gonna be feeling comfortable enough to, as this card literally says, like, this is exactly the way it's coming through, to fearlessly revealing your emotions. And well, we have some Cups energy here, which is all about emotions. Maybe some of you guys do have some problems when it comes to, opening yourself up emotionally to someone. And I mean, if we're talking about relationships, this is of course one of the most important things you need to be able to do, because otherwise, I mean, this emotional connection could not be possible to be created, right? And it's important that we find a partner who we feel like safe around to open up, right? And to become vulnerable. So with this next partner, this is guaranteed, like you guys are gonna have this emotional, I'm hearing safety, like safe enough to just let it out. And honestly, also with the tears being here, no matter who you are, you will feel safe enough to cry in front of this person. And I know maybe this is not like something which seems like very important to a lot of people, because normally people like try to avoid crying in front of like anyone. They don't want to do that. But it's important, right, that we can put out those emotions however they may come, whether they come from, let's say, a happy cry or a sad cry, right? but with this person, you're gonna feel comfortable enough to do so. And by the way, you guys, I'm so sorry if you hear my neighbor's kid crying around or screaming. I don't know what's happening there. Yeah. So moving on, this is another message that I'm seeing. Oh, another thing, actually. I feel like you guys are gonna really match when it comes to you guys' humor. Also, like, literally the full card is giving me the vibes here. Like, your guys' humor is gonna be either similar or it's just gonna work out, you know? Like, they're gonna be able to make you laugh. And yeah, maybe for someone watching this is something very important for you to have a partner who can make you laugh. Like, this is one of the most important priorities, right? Characteristics, that you have someone at your side who, yeah, makes you smile, makes you laugh, and just uplifts you when it comes to that. With the prostitute archetype being here, this is actually giving me like major Two of Pentacles energy, and is literally giving me the confirmation of the message that I got previously. I just feel like some of you guys may have been in some kind of a challenging situation of like the survival mode kind of energy, and it's all about like this next person's gonna want to bring you out of it. Of course, once again, responsibilities need to be taken care of, but we should not break like our, you know, yeah, break under the pressure. We should also nurture ourselves and take care of ourselves, right? Or do something good every now and then. Go to a vacation, or I mean, if vacation is something too big, as an example, go to a restaurant and treat ourselves. You know, whatever it may be. It doesn't necessarily have to be something that costs money. It can also be, let's say, taking a day off and just dedicate towards ourselves. Or if a day off is not possible, let's say a couple of hours, and just doing something good for ourselves at home. But they're really gonna want to bring this into your life if you haven't done it already, or at least at the time where you will meet. It could be the case that work is going to be very stressful and they just want to balance you out when it comes to that. So, my dear pal one, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and if it resonated with you guys, or if there's something you would like to share, please feel free to do so. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because otherwise you will not know when I upload new pick a card or candle wax reading. And also, my dear, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal one, take care, my loves. Hey pal two, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's your next romantic soulmate. So my dear, first I will dive straight into some tarot cards, and then we will get you some oracle cards as well. But first, let's see for my dear pile 2, who's coming towards you guys? Who's your next romantic soulmate? One more shuffle. Who is your next romantic soulmate? For my dear pile 2. Alright, let's see. Who is your next romantic soulmate? My dear pile 2. So, we have the Knight of Pentacles, first of all. Let's continue. The Six of Pentacles. The World card. Wow, beautiful. All right. For my dear pile 2, let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. Look at how much Pentacles energy, like 3 out of 4 cards are Pentacles here. All right, let's continue. For my dear pile 2, the Justice card. Who's coming towards you guys? Who is your next romantic soulmate? The Knight of Wands. For my dear pal too, who's your next romantic soulmate? Let's see. Alright, and we got the Ace of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles here. Alright, at the back of the deck, another knight. Oh my goodness, we have like 3 knights coming through. Only one knight is missing, the Knight of the Knight of Cups. So, for my dear pile 2, so who's your next romantic soulmate? What I am already receiving is that this is someone who's very genuine and very generous. They are coming up as someone who is a sharer, like someone who shares with others. And it's very interesting that out of so many messages, this is like the first message that I feel like I need to, share with you guys. I am wondering whether, you used to have people in your life who were like only thinking about themselves. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantically. It can also just like maybe friends or yeah, maybe some romantic partners as well. But some of you guys did not genuinely experience someone who shares with the heart, who really cares about, what you have or what you don't have, and just wants to give their abundance. And when I say abundance, it doesn't necessarily have to be financially, but just in general. It can be, of course, like pentacles, or it can be emotionally, right? Being abundant. Just with their time, being very generous, right? When it comes to you, and you're really feeling like, yeah, this is someone who really still sees me as someone important because they share so much of their life with me and so on. Maybe some of you guys have not experienced that yet. With this person, this is already the first message that's coming through. They're gonna be someone who's ready to give, and it just makes them happy. No matter how this person likes to share and show their love towards you, they're gonna just be happy doing it. Because for this person, the more we share, the more abundant we actually are. This is how they think. So they're not the kind of person who doesn't want to share so they can have all the things for themselves. No, they think the complete opposite way. Because when we share something with others, this actually shows that we have enough for ourselves, that we can even give to others as well, right? And they have a beautiful mindset when it comes to that. They like to genuinely see other people happy and thriving. This is not the kind of person who like tells their friends that they want them to succeed, but then low-key hopes that they won't do better than them. No, this person is happy when people do good. Even if they do better than them, they don't care, because they understand that it comes from the person's effort, and that, yeah, everyone deserves to have the best. They love to make people smile. And this person as well has a very great relationship with animals. They could have a lot of animals, or like as an example, pets, right? Or they may actually give somehow to maybe an animal organization or a pet organization, like I don't know, whatever they may be, but just to help beings, maybe even humans, but they really love to help others. So they may give to charities or to, different places. This is just so beautiful because they do all this with their heart. It's just not something that they feel like they need to do because, well, like other people like that, or maybe I can impress someone when I say that I have donated there or here or helped this or them, right? No, they do this because they genuinely love to do it. It brings them joy. this is the kind of person who will be happy when you're happy. Like seeing you smile brings a smile to them, like to their face as well. Well, this is for sure someone who, if we look at their finances, is very comfortable, and they themselves have definitely worked towards it. They have had a lot of patience regarding their career or their job. So it's not like something that they have been born into. It's more so like the effort that they have put into whatever it is that they do. And they have been very patient with it, and they value money and they understand the worth of it. And this is why they understand that when we share it with others, we can not only, make ourselves abundant, but also help others on their journey as well. This person could do something in the like justice field, or in like some kind of a yeah, I'm seeing law, justice here, also consultation kind of energies coming through, psychologist, maybe even doctor, like somehow, like they could work in a field in which they may be literally helping other people out through their services. Let me just tell you that this is someone very, very passionate. They approach their life with such energy, and there is no exception when it comes to their romance, when it comes to their love life. They also are a very passionate lover, very romantic. So, not everyone likes like romantic people for some reason. So you need to see for yourself whether this is your cup of tea or not. But they are coming off like that. Like I see flower giving, or like candle night dinners, romantic dancing, very intimate energy at their place, as an example. Like really decorating everything beautifully and just enjoying the time that you have with each other. They could also be doing something creative with the Ace of Wands being here, and this brush, is it like, it looks like a brush to me. So yeah, they for sure have a very creative side. I mean, this came through also in the beginning for me energetically. So they may be sharing something with you. As an example, if they are somehow artistically, then you will get to know that side of them. Or somehow, I don't want to dive too much into it, but with the Ace of Wands being here, that's definitely signified. It could also be the case that, this person, because they are such a passionate individual, they like to express their feelings or emotions through the art or through whatever creative thing that is that they do. They like to express it that way. So as a small example, if this person can like draw, or they like drawing in general, they may somehow express their emotions through their like creations. Or as an example, if they like to do music, obviously they may express their emotions through an instrument or through writing a song, like something creative about them for sure here. But this is not someone who wastes a lot of time. They, in their personality, are someone very quick. So they approach things with fast speed energy. So as an example, if they want to be with you, they will not leave you out in the cold, or they will not take like months for making a decision, or weeks. No, they will be very quick in the way they approach you. With the Knight of Swords being here, this is their energy. Let me actually get you guys some archetype oracle cards so we can get a little bit more information about them. For my dear pile 2, who is your next romantic soulmate? Who's your next romantic soulmate? Alright, that's enough. Or I'm hearing one more time. Who's your next romantic soulmate? Okay. For my dear pile 2, who's your next romantic soulmate? Let's see. Alright, we got the pioneer here. Look at this. Look at this. Passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Totally Ace of Wands energy. At least the message that I picked up on from this card. We have the Saboteur. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Interesting. One more card for my dear pile 2. All right. So we have the Healer. Yeah, what did I say, you guys? They somehow help other people, right? And as I said, they could be doing something in the like medicine field, or psychologist, a doctor, but also like kind of someone who gives solutions, right? Like a lawyer or a counselor. You go to them for something, you may have a problem that you struggle with, whether it's health related or whether it's like something economical, it doesn't matter, or something regarding your overall well-being. You go to them and they are there to offer help. This person could be working in such a work field here. So with the pioneer being here for sure, this is someone who loves to express themselves creatively. You're gonna see that in them. I feel like once again, when we talk about their romantic side, maybe this is the first way you're gonna see this coming through. So as an example, maybe they will gift you something very creative and it will just blow your mind, because normally many people nowadays just buy something and they gift it to someone else. But this is someone who's gonna create something for you and you're gonna see the value in it, because they could have, as an example, bought you something randomly as well. However, they wanted to express their love towards you through their art or through their expression, through their creation, you know, whatever it may be. And these small gestures, well, they aren't really small, right? Because they're taking so much energy out of them. But those things are really gonna show you how heart-centered this person really is and how special they are. Because I don't feel like you guys may have been with people like who are this way. Another thing that I'm picking up on here is that they're also someone who's going to really empower you. It's very interesting because, you know, sometimes certain fears that we have, they really hold us back, right? From doing something that we may want to do. With this person, they're really going to try to bring you out of it. And once again, especially for some of you guys, if it's something creative, let's say that you would like to do, but you're a little bit scared of, because they are the same way, because they also love to express themselves creatively, they're gonna do everything they can to bring you out of your cocoon. So yeah, self-empowerment is a huge thing here as well, my dear. With a saboteur being here, maybe you at times feel like you are your own self-saboteur. A lot of self-sabotaging, or literally, maybe sometimes you feel like you're your greatest enemy because no one can like stand in your way like you can, right? And yeah, we have all experienced this one way or another. And they like to be the motivator of you. They like to empower you. And it's gonna have such a great impact on you, my dear. Not that we should like wait for someone else to come and, you know, like be like our rescuer, as I always like to say, right? But it's great to have those people in our life. I mean, why not? Why is it something bad to maybe have a partner who is motivating or is empowering? This is so beautiful. I wish every each one of us would have someone like this, right? But unfortunately, not everyone has. And yes, we should definitely be the one who, like, do the work. I mean, we are the one who should not be dependent on someone else, right? Or codependent. We should be independent in our own self, but still it's nice to have people around us who can help us become our greatest version. And this is the energy that I'm seeing here for you, my dear. Let me see. Look at this. Passion to serve others. Like, I love when cards and energies, just are so matching. This is giving me like major Six of Pentacles energy here. So yeah, they love to bring healing to others, whether it be through their finances or through a certain service or through them just listening to you. A nice gesture, a creative gesture, empowering you. Whatever it may be, they love to heal others because they are the kind of person, when they help someone on their healing journey, at the same time they're healing themselves. So they have nothing to lose. In fact, everything to gain, because it's great to share this beautiful energy with others. So, my dear pal 2, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. It was such a great energy. Like, this person, I would love to have such an uplifting person in my life as well. Like, you guys are really lucky. This is for sure someone who's gonna try to bring the best out of you, and someone who doesn't judge. They see you for who you are. You don't need to pretend to be someone else, and this is the kind of relationship everyone deserves, right? Everyone deserves to be in their authentic self and being accepted for it, not playing a role. So yeah, please feel free once again to let me know how you feel about this reading. If it resonated, feel free to share it with us. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to hit the notification bell, because otherwise you will not get any notification when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And my dear, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 2, take care, my loves. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, who is your next romantic soulmate? So my dear, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dive straight into some tarot for you guys, and at the end I'm gonna get you guys some oracle cards as well. But first of all, let's see with the tarot, who is your next romantic soulmate for my dear pile 3? Who is your guys' next romantic soulmate? Who is your next romantic soulmate? One more shuffle. Alright, that's enough. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Right from the beginning, the Lover's card just straight came through. We have the Strength card here. Let's see, let's continue. For my dear pile 3, who's coming towards you? Who's your next romantic soulmate? Oh my goodness. Alright, the Knight of Cups. Let me put this a little bit more up there. Alright, for my dear pile 3, who is your next romantic soulmate? Let's see. The Nine of Swords. For my dear pile 3. The Moon card. Can we just for a moment appreciate how beautiful this card is? Like, it's one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. Wow. Oh my goodness. You got the Lovers and you got the Two of Cups. Wow. Let me make sure. All right. Let's continue for my dear pile 3, the Seven of Swords. And let's get you guys one more card. And you got the Two of Wands here. All right. And at the back of the deck, we got the Four of Swords. Okay. All right. So let me make sure everything looks a little bit straight because I don't see it from there. I hope this is fine. So for my dear pile 3, who's coming towards you? Who's your next romantic soulmate? So let me just tell you that there is so much love coming through in this deck. I'm sorry, in this spread here. Like energy wise. It's very interesting because like out of 9 cards being here, I cannot even tell you how dominating the Lovers card is. You know, sometimes the energies of the card, well, I'm not here giving like a tarot card like reading session, you know, like explanation or so, but sometimes the different cards are coming through energetically in different ways. And the Lovers card is like dominating the whole spread, which is telling me that with this person, honestly, this could be someone who you will like consider the love of your life, or maybe for some this is literally your first love. Maybe someone watching this has never really been in love before. Take it of course how it resonates, but it's just that the love is so intense here. For some reason, like, okay, we're talking about soulmates here, right? But with you guys, like, this is a spiritual connection. Like, I did not necessarily got like the intense spiritual connection in the other piles, but with you guys, it's undeniable. A lot of emphasis on that. Like, yeah. And with the Lovers card being here, for some reason I'm seeing you could be a little bit different from this person. However, those differences are not going to be in your way. Because maybe from the outside you guys are different, but from the inside you are so similar. For some of you guys, this could be something such as love at first sight. Like, I'm just gonna say it. This is the energy that's coming through here. And it doesn't feel like attraction, it feels like love. It's not like this, let's say, physical attraction in which, you know, someone sparks your interest and then from then on, like, it just involves. This is really love. It's very interesting because with the Moon card being here as well, for a lot of you guys, it could be pretty intense and maybe you don't even know how to handle it. Maybe some people even like want to just run away because it's just a whole different story or like such a new experience. For some of you guys, this could even be your first relationship. Like, some people watching could have never been in a relationship before as well. But okay, moving on from that, as I was saying, it's gonna be so intense and you're gonna feel like just running away, maybe even perhaps because even though you guys may be spiritual or, you know, you are like literally watching this and you are getting those hints, right? Still, when you are in the situation, it's gonna just be something totally different. It's one thing to hear those things, but then really experiencing it is something totally different. And maybe even for some time you may try to deny it, or you're gonna try to hide those feelings that you have because you just don't know how to go about it, or how to deal with it. Maybe for some, with the moon card being here, you will actually literally hide this connection. It could have an actual reason, such as, let's say, maybe watching, like someone watching this in their culture, or because of religious reasons, let's say, they need to hide this. Or let's say, if that's not the case, you're just around a lot of nosy people who tend to like think they have anything to say about your business, so you just want to keep it very secretive. So this is just a small message that I'm getting here, but of course, once again, take it how it resonates. But for some, you may want to hide this relationship. Maybe for some, with this Two of Cups illustration being here, maybe someone watching this is a part of the LGBTQ plus community as well, and maybe you haven't come out yet, so maybe this is why the secretive energy is coming through here. For some, of course. For others, once again, it could more so have to do with like people just in general being noisy, or a more deeper, let's say, traditional rooted reason. Especially if you guys are maybe a little bit different. Maybe some people feel like this could be an issue. But regardless of those energies here, once again, your love for each other is over dominating everything. And with the Knight of Cups being here, the way your relationship is gonna start or evolve is in a very pure way. Let me see, how should I explain it? It just feels like so much, like it feels very gentle and calm. Not like, let's say, two people who just rush into it, and the sexual connection is overbearing and you just go for it, and it's like fireworks, like explosion and so on. With you guys, it's really like two flowers opening up. Oh my goodness. I and my like metaphorical like pictures, but I'm trying to make you guys understand it. It's way more gentle, like more gentler. Also with the Knight of Cups being here, the way whoever is gonna approach the first, like the other person first, it's gonna be in a very noble way, very respectful, genuine, pure intentions. This is how this relationship is gonna start. Maybe for some of you guys, it's very difficult to open up to a potential partner. Maybe because some people have had like negative people in their lives, and it's just very difficult for you to trust. Some people watching this, they may have trust issues here. But let me just tell you that with this person, you're gonna feel so calm, respected, genuine energy from them. You're gonna feel like what they're preaching is truth. Like they're not pretending to be a certain way. The Knight of Cups is a very noble person, someone who comes with like genuine intentions, and it's just gonna let you know the cup of love they give is an innocent one. I know like the words like innocent and pure and so on, like people may interpret differently, but what I mean is they see you as someone full of value, someone who's so precious, and they will want to treat you the way you deserve to be treated. Yeah, in this relationship, respect is a huge thing. Your next romantic soulmate is someone who wants to be respected, and they just give as much equal respect like back. For them, it's so important to, have a very respectful partnership, so no one feels like their boundaries are hurt, or no one feels like they've been treated, poorly, whatever it may be. For them, being fair is very important. And once again, with trust, or let's say if some of you guys actually have trust issues, and this person, you're going to find a great companion who you can actually overcome that. Also, something very interesting about this energy here, you guys are gonna pretty fast develop certain future plans with each other. So yeah, you may become pretty serious very fast, and it just feels like when you plan, you're gonna plan all towards the future. When you, as an example, want to get together, you're already gonna think about, well, when to, as an example, introduce them to your parents or to your friends, or when you are together, you're gonna think about when to move in together. Of course, take it how it resonates, but it's kind of all about already thinking about like those huge steps which come in the future. So you're gonna take it very, very serious. Yeah, you're gonna take this relationship not lightly, my dear. Both of you guys. Both of you guys are here for something long term. Let's get you guys some oracle cards, some archetypes to understand a little bit better who this person is. So for my dear pal 3, who's your next romantic soulmate? Let's see. Who's your next romantic soulmate for my dear pal 3? Who is your next romantic soulmate? One more shuffle. Alright, that's enough. For my dear pal 3, who's your next romantic soulmate? Let's get you guys. Okay, no, these are too many. Who's your next romantic soulmate? Oh my goodness, look at this. I can't. I'm gonna quit. Oh my goodness. This Prince energy is so the Knight of Cups on point. Like the energy of the Knight of Cups. Wow. Very gentle here. Let's continue for my dear pile 3. Alright, we got the King. 2 royal archetypes. What did I tell you guys? Like, I told you noble energy coming from them. And when I say noble, I don't mean like, as in like literal loyalty, who because of birth is somehow, or because of some like ridiculous social norms, considered better than someone else. When I say noble, I mean by their personality. Having such a beautiful personality that, yeah, it just makes them a noble person, Let's continue. And we got the Alchemist archetype here. Alright. So, for some of you guys, you could have been drawn to pal 2 as well. If this is the case, then of course feel free to watch it. So coming back to this person, for a lot of you guys, they are someone who's going to be very romantic, very charming, charismatic. So if this is your cup of tea, you will definitely like get something you're looking for here. They're gonna really want to treat you well, my dear. This is someone who will never ever treat you a way which is like against like what they believe in. So as an example, as I said, for them, being respectful to each other is so important. So they would never ever expect that from you, but however, treating you a complete like different way, you know, being disrespectful, no. Once again, they preach what they are or who they are. And they love, you know, there is so much that people experience when they are in a romantic connection. Besides, let's say, the physical things, there's also something or so much on a personal level that we exchange. We exchange ourselves emotionally with someone, mentally, right? Energetically. And it's just so important. You guys, for some, for sure, a high level connection, take it how it resonates, but this could even be a twin flame for some. Once again, see whether it's resonates with you or not, because, you know, some people don't believe in those things, and that's totally fine. You know for yourself what's yours and what's not yours. Also, this beautiful energy that they have is not only coming through in their romance, you know, dynamic, being very noble, it's also in the way they approach their career. So with the king being here, if this person is in some kind of a, like, say, position in which they have a little bit of power, they would never do something to misuse this power or take advantage of it. I know I've said this word like 1,000 times now, but if I had to give a keyword for this person, it would be, guess what? Noble, noble, noble. Alright, because this is who they are. Very beautiful. Even if they are in some kind of like in charge, they're very mindful of it. And just in general, they are coming off as someone who's pretty experienced. It doesn't have to do anything with their age. Even if this is a younger person, they may have seen and experienced a lot already in their life. And they have wisdom which comes from someone who has experience. And maybe so for someone watching this, this is something very attractive to you. You like people who are experienced on certain levels, and you know, you love the advice or guidance that they may provide, but this is something that they also energetically are, yeah, bringing forward when it comes to them. So, my dear pal 3, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and if it resonated with you guys, please feel free to let me know. Also, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. If you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because otherwise you will not know when I upload a new pick a card or candle wax reading. And if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care, my loves. Hey pal 4, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see who's coming towards you, who's your next romantic soulmate. So first of all, my dear, I'm gonna get you guys some tarot cards, and then later on we will also dive a little bit deeper with some oracle cards. So first of all, let's start with the tarot. For my dear pal 4, who is your next romantic soulmate? Let's give it one more shuffle. For my dear pal 4, who is your next romantic soulmate? Alright, that's enough. So the first card is the Chariot card. Nice. Let's continue. For my dear pal 4, we have the Nine of Cups. I'm sorry, the Nine of Pentacles. For my dear pile 4, the Tower card. All right. Look at this beautiful illustration. For my dear pile 4, the Judgment card. The 6 of Cups. For my dear pile 4, let's see. Who is your next romantic soulmate? Who are they? The Page of Swords. 2 more cards, please. For my dear pal. Oh my goodness. All the cards are everywhere. Let's continue. For pile 4. Who is their next romantic soulmate? Alright, we got the 3 of Swords and the Tower card. Interesting. And 1 more card, please. 1 more card. Who is your next romantic soulmate? And we have as the last card with the Judgment card, the 5 of Wands. Okay. At the back of the deck, we got as the overall energy, the Hierophant. Gonna put it there. All right. So for my dear pile 4, first of all, what I'm seeing is that your next romantic soulmate, with the Hierophant card being the overall energy, is looking for something more traditional. So they are looking for someone who they can have a future with, someone that they can have a long-term relationship with. Now you need to see for yourself whether this is something you're also looking forward to or not, but they are definitely searching for a long-term committed relationship, and yes, for some it could even become like more serious than that, such as marriage, okay? But take it how it resonates, of course. But the potential energetically is here because this is what they are looking for. Now, of course, it depends on you guys and how you go about the relationship and whether this is something you want to have with them or not. But they're looking for that. Now, what I'm seeing is that this person has experienced some kind of a tower moment, which has brought them a lot of pain. It's very interesting. I actually feel like I want to get you guys one clarification card here about what this tower moment was. Let me see. What was this tower moment? For my dear pile 4. What is this tower? Let's see. We have the... Okay, no, too many cards. For my dear pile 4. Alright, we got the Temperance card here. Interesting. Alright, and the Ace of Wands here. So what I'm seeing is that this person could have been in a relationship in the past which was extremely disharmonious. Like, you guys, when I tell you that they were not compatible, I mean it. 80% for you guys, this was a relationship, like a romantic relationship that we're in. It could have also been, let's say, an environment which was not good for them. However, for the majority of you guys, it's more so a relationship. But of course, take it how it resonates. It can also be an environment. Let's say a certain like work environment which was not good and they had to leave it, or literally if they have, you know, like lived in a certain area, it was just not theirs and they have like they got the hell out of there, okay? But because the majority of you guys, this is more so love related, I'm gonna stick with this because energetically it's coming through the most. So this person could have had a relationship in the past which broke very badly. For sure, they were really heartbroken. There could have been a betrayal or some kind of a misuse of trust, and it really was difficult for them to deal with because I feel like they may have not expected that, because the Tower card is for sure an unexpected energy. It's not something that we prepare ourselves for. No, Tower card moments are coming out of the blue, and yeah, we just don't know why they are there. Like all of the sudden they come, and we are finding ourselves in the middle of it, so we don't know when they come. And this was the same with them. They did not expect the relationship, which may have started off really good, to end like this. For sure, someone, it could be the case that the person they were in, like, first of all, they were not matching, but second of all, the person could have also played a little bit fake, maybe trying to get something out of them, and when they got it, or when they achieved whatever it was that they wanted to have, they all of a sudden showed their true nature. But it could also be some kind of a cheating energy here, but of course take it how it resonates. But just in general, at the end of the relationship especially, a lot of fighting, turmoil energy here. So yeah, it wasn't easy. It was not easy. However, it's very interesting because we have such a contrast when it comes to the energies, At this side of the spread, there is a lot of turmoil, a lot of heartbreak, difficulty. But then we have such soft and gentle and uplifting energies, such as the Six of Cups, the Chariot, the Nine of Coins. And even if you look at the Page of Swords and the illustration, it's so contradicting. And what I'm feeling is that this is for sure a part of their past. For a lot of you guys, this is something that they've already experienced. And also with the Chariot card being the first card coming through, that's a major thing, because the Chariot card is all about moving on, right? It's all about becoming the champion archetype and just moving forward. And this is showing me they have moved on from this. Also with the Hierophant being the overall energy, if they were too stuck on whatever this experience was in the past, we wouldn't have the Hierophant energy as the overall energy. It would have been something which would bring this out, right? But with the Hierophant, it's actually a very stable energy, so they have moved on from it. It's a part of their past, and you will get to know that, obviously, with it coming through, right? But they may also tell you guys about it. But it's a part of their past, not a part of their future, And this is what's coming through. With the Temperance card being here, they have gathered their balance back. This harmony that they may have lost because of this person or because of this environment, they got it back. And with the Ace of Wands, look at this being on the back of the deck here. What I'm also seeing is they're all about new beginnings. They do not allow something from their past to determine how their future is going to be. No. They ended that, and now they're looking for something different. The Tower card as well in itself. Every niche card, my dear, in the tarot has so much duality in it. Every single card. And even if we look at the Tower card, for a lot of people, the Tower card is the worst card ever. And of course, the Tower card can signify negative influences and events. However, when we really look in its energy, and when we really look maybe into Tower moments in our own life, we understand that, yeah, Tower moments, they destroy everything. They break everything apart. However, whenever there is something falling apart, afterwards there is room for something else to grow on the space where it's empty now, right? How should I explain it? As an example, let me show you that. You see this Tower card, right? And there's this tower. If this tower breaks down, this space here will be empty, and there will be room for something else to grow on. You know, the tower card for me actually really reminds me of the god Shiva, because not only was he like literally seen as the destroyer, but he also signifies beautifully that when, like, there needs to be, how should I say it, like with transformation, the old needs to die for something new to come through, right? And this is what I'm seeing. The Tower card is not only about destructive energy, it also brings so much potential for transformation. And if I just think about the biggest Tower moment of my life, afterwards I went through the biggest transformation in my whole life. And I would not trade this Tower moment for anything. It was the most painful thing that I've experienced, but at the same time, it was the best thing that ever happened to me, because otherwise I would not be the person that I am today, and I would for sure not record this reading for you guys right now. So why am I saying this? Because every card in the tarot has so much depth into it, especially if we look at it from our own life experience, right? And what I'm seeing is that this person has transformed so much from that. So it's not like only a very sad part of their past. No, it has actually helped them a lot to become the champion that they are now. It has helped them to move on, to really understand what it is that they really want in life, or what they really want in an environment they want, to live in a relationship, whatever it may be. The kind of people they now go for, or they want to be surrounded by, are completely different. And the way they go about relationships, and they even go about the relationship they have towards themselves, is completely different. I feel like this person did not really know their worth at the time, but now they do. Now they know what they deserve, and they will not settle for anything less. What do they want? They want the Six of Cups energy. They want someone who they can actually create something gentle with, something which is gonna open our heart space, something that nurtures our soul. This is what they're looking for. And through this transformation that they have experienced through the Tower moment, they've not only grown as a person, but also in their finances. Sometimes it's very difficult to connect the dots when we are still in the present moment. We have to be our future self to understand how a certain event has maybe been in the moment like very difficult. However, it brought us to a certain path. And if this event would have not happened, we may have never found ourselves going the whatever path, we chose to go. And it's the same with them. Through this Tower moment, they went a certain way on their journey, and it has brought them a lot of opportunities, and they're so thankful for that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, my dear, this person would not trade their Tower moment for anything else either. Like, yeah. For sure. This is for sure, a different way to look at the Tower card, but if we really would like to, look in the depth in each card, there is so much to explore. And yeah, this person is very thankful for their Tower moment. When we look into this person's career, they are very, very focused. Right now, as we speak, they have certain goals that they are really thriving towards, and once they another thing, they are someone very, very competitive. This is not someone who's scared to compete, I think, right? Compete with others, and they need this. They have so much energy, they need to bring this energy out. And this has really helped them into becoming the chariot archetype, into becoming the successful person that they are. They like to challenge themselves. and constantly go to the next level. Another thing that you need to know is that this is someone who's not judgmental. They are really experienced and they understand that if a certain person, let's say, reacts a certain way, it has nothing to do with us, but more so everything to do with the person, because the way they react may come from certain, let's say, experiences or traumas that they may have went through. So this is not someone who judges others, because they understand that we as human beings, we're so much more complex than meets the eye, right? And yeah, they're not quick to judge. And this is also the way they're gonna be with you. So maybe for some of you guys watching, at times you felt like people misjudged you, or they just made up conclusions without really knowing you, whether it's like relationship wise or just in general. And this may have really made you feel some type of way. With them, you're not gonna have this problem. Let me get you guys some more oracle cards. This is such a interesting person. Like, I really like them already, and I would like to get more information about them. For my dear pal 4, who is your next romantic soulmate? Let's get you guys some archetype decks cards here. For my dear pal 4, who is your next romantic soulmate? One more shuffle. All right. Let's see. For my dear... Oh my goodness. All right, we got the Pioneer. Let's continue. For my dear pile. Okay, what's that? Okay, 2 cards came through. Let me get them. We got the Knight. And we got the Child Orphan. All right. So, look at this. The Child Orphan archetype. Independence based on learning to go it alone. Conquering fear of surviving. What I'm feeling is that after this Tower moment, this is someone who loves to be by themselves. This is someone who's very comfortable when they are in their hermit phase. And they don't feel like they're lonely when they are all by themselves. In fact, it's something they really cherish. They understand that the greatest relationship we can have is with ourselves. I feel like after this Tower moment, this person has done such a huge journey towards self-love and, you know, self-appreciation, and they have made it. They really understand how valuable they are, and they love to be alone. They love to be single. They love to be all by themselves. They don't feel lonely. They don't feel like they're missing out. In fact, they love their own companion, you know, and I feel like when you guys are together, this is something you will also see within them, that they really feel comfortable when they, let's say, do something alone. For some of you guys, maybe you're the same way. Maybe you also enjoy your alone time because you feel like it's very exhausting, right? To be with others all the time. And especially if we talk about recharging, you like to have some time by yourself, just you and you. Like me, myself, and I, right? And they're the same way. So when you guys are like this, it's such a beautiful thing because you give each other space. No one feels like the other person is suffocating them or is too clingy or so on. And you know, sometimes, okay, I'm hearing that some of you guys in your childhood may have felt rejected, and this relationship is going to be very healing, because that's very interesting. Honestly speaking, I'm not even getting any messages why. Normally when I get an energy coming through, I understand, why it may unfold like this. But with you guys, all you need to know is that it's going to be healing towards the part of you which feels rejected. Period. Maybe you're not supposed to know. All you need to know is that you're safe. Whether you're alone or whether you're with this person, the universe is at your side. Look at how beautiful this person is, actually like up there in the galaxy, right? Between all the planets. Okay, this has nothing to do with this person, but all you need to know is that if you resonate with it, if you have been rejected, it has nothing to do with you. It's the issues of those who have rejected you. When they rejected you, they rejected themselves. All you need to know is that you are loved and you deserve love, and you're being protected. Okay, yeah, this was definitely for someone watching this. Coming back to who this person is, because the last message was for sure towards you. But looking who they are, they're also someone, my dear, who really, like, loyalty is a huge thing for them. Being faithful. So yeah, maybe someone may have betrayed them, whether it's a romantic partner or a friend, some kind of a work colleague, whatever it may be. But loyalty for them is very important. And I feel like it's the same with you. Maybe you as well felt like you have somehow been rejected or betrayed throughout your life. For some, maybe literally in your childhood, but for others, it can also be like in relationships, in romantic relationships. And this is why loyalty is such a big thing for you. But all you need to know is that you guys see eye to eye when it comes to this. For both of you guys, being faithful is a huge thing. And yeah, you will have this with them. So, my dear pal 4, this is all I have for you. Please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading, and if there's something you would like to share with us, feel free to let us know. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't, and if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because otherwise you will not know when I upload a new pick a card or of course candle wax reading. And yeah, my dear, if you would like to get further information regarding a personal reading with me, you can of course feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would like to connect with me more on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and of course I invite you there as well. But yeah, my dear pal 4, take care, my loves.